This is a story of love letters written by Art, my grandfather, to Lois, my grandmother, back in 1944 when he was serving as a United States Marine during World War II. I happened to go rummaging through my attic and came across Art's uniforms, and I am proudly wearing one of those today. And I'm going to read them from now on in his uniforms to honor him. Today's letter is letter 26, and I do believe it is my most favoriteest letter yet. So in the last letter, Art was hoping to get a weekend pass, but he was not banking on it until it was in his pocket. Well, he appears to have gotten that pass because there is a whole week in gap of letters. And today's letter was written on Tuesday, July 4th, 1944. And it begins, "My dearest one, just finished my washing and what a wash day it was. Not hard labor though, as we now have a washing machine in our barracks. Makes it quite easy that way, isn't it? Went to the dentist today and my wisdom teeth is going to be yanked. It's coming through the wrong way, butted up against another one. The gums are swollen and there is a slight bit of an infection. It did bother me a bit up in Washington. Next week, the pulling will take place. Some job, so they tell me. Feel real good today, though, after a swell sleep. Simply died for the night. Got up early for me, about 6, and was racing to go. Wrote home a little while ago and told Sis all about the weekend. Told her almost everything we did and how I hated to come back. If my little Lois had said the word, yours truly would still be up there. Naturally, I left out our little talks. That will remain between you and us, right? You know, honey, it might be good if you read up some more on that subject at the library. That's where I'm headed right after writing this letter. I'm surprised at the things that I didn't know after talking for a while. There is quite a lot to it, and to ensure a perfect marriage, it is wise to find it all out. It isn't like most fellows think, like I told you. There is much more than two people getting together. That is what causes more trouble in most marriages. Ignorance of certain things. Like the fellows in the barracks. All of them believe they are in the know, but it's surprising how many of them can't answer any questions on sex. Many of them, anyway, have only one thought in mind, and that is their own pleasure. Our marriage is not going to be that way, as we have started it on the right way. We both will have darn good knowledge of what it is all about. And that is the way it should be. Sex should be treated as an open subject. Naturally, a couple times I did get passionate, honey, but that simply couldn't be helped. I don't want you to think bad of me because, darling, it's bound to happen. After all, hun, I am a man. Love, you know, is more than just what I'm writing about. And Lois, I love you so much. To have and to hold you always is always on my mind. Love is the sweetest thing. Never thought I could be sentimental, but you little angel, you did it to me. Every time I come back from Washington, all the fellows ask is, did you get married? They all know you from my talking about you. I told them the next time that we have leave up from a 5-10 day leave, we will be married. That's not for a while yet, darn it. How's everything with you, honey? Hope by the time this letter gets to you that you've had a few nights of rest. And how is work? Having any trouble with that boss of yours? Time to say goodbye, hun. Let's see, maybe there'll be a letter tomorrow. Hope there is, or I'm going to be disappointed. Say hello to the girls for me. We'll write tomorrow. Bye. With all my love, Art. Well, I'm impressed. Art wants to educate himself on how to be the most perfect partner and educate himself on the elements of intimacy. And I admire him for that. Because, you know, there are a lot of males out there who are just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and don't care about the woman. And he intends to do much better than that. And I'm very impressed. I only wish I knew which library that he went to and which books that he read. And guess what I found? In the bottom of the bin with Art's uniforms was a little bag with some additional patches that never made it on his uniform. And this membership certificate saying that he is a student of Northeastern University, entitled to all the house privileges, the Huntington Avenue branch of the Boston Young Men's Christian Association. On June 1st, 1942, Arthur Borneman. Well, I am floored because I went to Northeastern University and I had no idea that my grandfather was also a student of Northeastern University. I am just even more proud of Northeastern University now. And that concludes Love Letters to Lois by Art for letter 26. Until next time, God bless.